Thank you. All right, I'm prepared to answer a few questions. Let's make them nice.
Lee, can you repeat the question?
Sure.
What was the inspiration?
What was the inspiration for the book? Well, I want to stress, first of all, it is not autobiographical. And to prove it, my mother and father are here, all the way from Ohio. It just kind of started with an image I had one day of a family sitting around a dinner table, maybe Thanksgiving, each of them with their own private thoughts about how they were going to dispose of each other. Took it from there. Anybody else?
Was there a reason that you set it in the Berkshires?
Why did I set it in the Berkshires? I went to school back there, and it's just a beautiful part of the country. I wanted to also have it take place in a remote area so that the story would really be focused just on the family and how isolated they were. And in this part of Western Massachusetts, you can get to some areas where there's not a lot of people. And then to add the winter to it makes it even more so. Okay? Yes?
Tell us how long it took you to write the book.
Book took a long time. I don't know why that's funny. I did one version many years ago, and it was longer than the book that you see here. Then, as I mentioned, I was up in Los Angeles working on screenplays, and I did a script version of this. And from that, I kind of got some insights into ways to stream down the novel and to make it move faster, because it's the kind of story that's meant to be told quickly. So I went to work thinking I'd knock it out in a couple of days. Well, that's not how it works. I looked up again 4 years later, and there I was. So it's taken a while.
Lee?
Yeah.
Good question. You never met me, but anyway. Explain to me once and for all that this was not your family better.
My father apparently is insistent. It's completely a work of imagination. Yes? Was Maxine my editor? Maxine has heard this story in many forms, so that when she saw me coming with another version, she would run out of the house. She was very patient and gave me lots of great suggestions, but it's enough for anybody, I think. There's tension between all family members, and some of it may break down in gender lines, just in terms of the efforts it takes to sustain a long marriage. And in some cases where that doesn't work out so well, and people resort to extreme methods to end it. But I think basically the novel just focuses on how families try to stay together, sometimes against their own best interests, and takes an extreme example of what happens when everybody finally gives up. But it's filled with laughs, too. All right, thank you.